So I don't want to make an apology to YouTube, but at the same time, I do have to clear the air with YouTube. Because some of my videos have been taken down, and a lot of my comments have been taken down, and they never told me why. And that really angered me. But I had to think about it and realize that they don't have to tell me why. And here's why: YouTube is run like a prison. You're an inmate. Inmates have to go to work every day because slavery still exists when it comes to prisons. It's in the Constitution. You still have to go to work to earn your keep. And you get rewarded for whatever job you do in the prison. The harder or more complicated or the more trustworthy you are when it comes to the job, the more money you make compared to the people that are less educated and fight all the time. And that's the analogy of YouTube. It's run like a prison. So I wouldn't say this is an apology to YouTube, but more of a mutual understanding. I get it. I can say what I want to say on your platform as long as I say it the right way. And that is a feat of verbal acrobatics that I need to master again. I used to be a writer and a poet, and since my injury and becoming handicapped, kind of lost on those two special skills I built. But I understand now. And I just wanted to make this video to kind of acknowledge YouTube and let them know I get it. And let everybody else know that you should get it. Especially now that they're upping the strictness of their policies. There are people that are using the verbal acrobatics right now that might get taken off of YouTube and you'll never see them again because they're getting more and more strict. Eventually, I won't be on YouTube anymore because Rumble is starting to make a lot of money and it'll probably replace YouTube, like on the PlayStation and Xbox and stuff like that. It'll get big enough because people will get tired of milk toast shit and actually want to hear, like, and have the right to speak their opinions. I mean, you know, we live in a communist society in a way because censorship, well, it's kind of a fascist communist. That's the one thing that people often misconstrue. It's always far left, the communists, the far right are fascists. Well, if you get far enough to the left or far enough to the right, it's a circle. You end up becoming a fucking dictator anyway. And you either, a communist dictator is a fucking fascist. A fascist dictator is a fucking fascist. They censor people, they kill people, they force people into prisons, they force people to work against their will. They're in a communist or fascist society, there is no need for a yoga teacher. You better read a book about it, do it in your apartment so no one can see you and go, you're a weirdo, and then you get drug away by the secret police. That's what's going to happen in both societies. So you need to get closer to being in the middle, you know, where I am. It's called independence, and not the independent party, like independence with no affiliation. True independent, no affiliation. Get rid of all the other bullshit and actually just start listening to people talk and vote for the smart ones. It doesn't matter what party they're under. Vote for the smart ones. And if they fuck up, you only have to deal with them for 4 to 6 years, and then you vote them out and you vote for somebody else. That's how voting works. I can't believe I'm having this conversation, but I think it needs to be had. Voting works that way. You go, hey, this person seems really smart. Let's vote them into office. And then while they're in the office, if they do really smart things and help out the community, you go, you deserve to get reelected. If they don't, you don't reelect them or nominate them or have them on the ballot at all, because we, the people, have the choice, not the politicians. So, all of that being said, your move, YouTube.